In a setback to the Mamata Banerjee government, the Calcutta High Court has ordered that cases related to rape and murder after polls in Bengal be probed by the CBI. The court has also ordered for setting up a special investigation team to probe other cases related to post-poll violence in the state. Both probes will be monitored by the High Court, and both agencies have been directed to submit a status report within 6 weeks. The state government has also been directed to immediately compensate the victims. While the BJP has called this order a victory, the Bengal government has indicated they will challenge this verdict.
It is not a setback. I won't say it's a setback. It's a judgment passed. We will definitely look into it and we will challenge. But naturally, we will see and we will challenge the.
Which means you will be going to Supreme Court. Is it fair to say?
Definitely. We are waiting for the judgment. We'll see and we'll go to Supreme Court.
Okay.
I'm unhappy with the verdict given by Calcutta High Court. If in every law and order matter, which is entirely within the state government's jurisdiction, the CBI comes in, is unfortunate and it's a transgression on the state's right. So I'm not happy with that.
Yes, of course, it's a win for the people of Bengal because the way they were oppressed, the way the government's atrocities on them. So today the verdict which has come is a win for us and our faith on the judiciary, where an SIT has been formed, and just not that, the matters, grave offences which were there like rapes and murders have been handed over to the CBI. So this is what we wanted from the High Court and we have received the same.
अभी जो जजमेंट आया इसमें सीएम और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की ओर से जितना भी स्टेटमेंट आई सबको रिजेक्ट कर दिया। इसमें साबित हो गया स्टेट गवर्नमेंट अपने राजनीतिक मकसद पूरा करने के लिए ये छुपाना चाहता है। इतना मर्डर 51 मर्डर हुआ है, इतना महिला की ऊपर दुराचार हुआ, आपने अस्मिता खोई, इसके ऊपर जो आया बहुत अच्छा हुआ।
TMC supporter Arindam Biswas joins us this evening. Mr. Biswas, good evening to you. Thank you so much for speaking to Mirror Now. Would you concede that this is a big setback for the Mamata Banerjee government, because not just has the court ordered a CBI probe and an SIT probe, they've also set aside the aspersions that were cast by the West Bengal government on both the NHRC as well as the Election Commission?
Well, the judgment of the court needs to be honored, and TMC will honor and respect the verdict of the court. But at the same time, the court has handed over the matter to CBI. In 2013, Supreme Court of India had termed CBI as a caged parrot. Do you remember that? So will CBI maintain neutrality? Will CBI be able to deliver the goods within 6 weeks' time? Will SIT be able to deliver the goods within 6 weeks' time? That remains a mystery. That remains to be seen. There is no harm of CBI taking up the case, but at the same time, will CBI be able to perform properly? Is CBI capable? That is the big question here. So in that case, the matter could have been discussed. I think let CBI function. The CBI will get full cooperation from the government. Let's see what happens. The TMC party members will take the final decision, will take the final course, whether they will move to the Supreme Court or not.
Well, Mr. Biswas, now you are casting aspersions and questioning the independence and the neutrality of the CBI. But I just want to point out here that the court, the Calcutta High Court, has also upheld the findings of the NHRC team, which prima facie found huge violations, lapses by the police, and a number of instances where rape and violence had been committed only because some people had a different political ideology.
That's not the case. A mountain was made out of a molehill. It was blown out of proportion. Things happened. Well, incidents of violence took place, but the TMC was not alone responsible for that. It happened both ways. So you cannot accuse TMC of committing the atrocities and you cannot give clean chit to BJP.
Mr. Biswas, I think it's very unfair that you said a mountain was being made out of a molehill, because even if one person is raped, I don't think that is in any way making a big deal about it. In fact, it should be made a big deal even if one person, one woman is raped in retaliation or in retribution. Indranil Khan of the BJP joins us. Indranil Khan, Mr. Biswas is saying that now it depends on the CBI, which has in the past been questioned for its neutrality.
Listen, firstly, I am very shocked. In fact, it's nothing shocking because it is expected from TMC spokesperson. He's only echoing the views of his own party. Here, the people are being raped, women are being raped, people are being killed. They're murdered in the broad daylight. And no action is being taken on the murderers, on the rapists, as long as they are affiliated to a political party. The ruling party, that is the Trinamool Congress. Nothing can be more barbaric than that. You are seeing the same thing in Kabul, where the Taliban are doing the similar thing. Maybe that is a different ideology, that's another form of extremism, but this is no less a political extremism. And people are just, it is very even shocking that people are defending such murders, people are defending such rapes. And even I am hearing that the Trinamool Congress is going to Supreme Court to prevent an investigation. If no mountain is there, no mountain of crime, no mountain of murder, no mountain of rapes are there, no mountain of homeless people, no mountain of violence is there, then why are they so much afraid that they are fearing a CBI investigation? Why are they so much afraid that they are going to Supreme Court to prevent an investigation in the first place? They only want to be the court themselves. They want to be the judiciary. They want to be the police.
Mr. Biswas respond. Indranil Khan, just hold on 1 second. We'll give Mr. Andaram Biswas also an opportunity to respond to that. Mr. Biswas, why is the West Bengal government then going to the Supreme Court and challenging it? If you feel that all is well in the state of West Bengal, if you feel that fine, let the CBI or let any agency probe, then why go to the Supreme Court to challenge this?
Let me make it very clear. Any violence related to poll in connection with election is not at all acceptable in democracy. That's what TMC subscribes to and TMC believes strongly. Now, if you make false allegations, obviously we have to fight it out. Now, the same NRC did not do anything in Tripura. But Trinamool Congress cadres were attacked, brutally attacked. Even they were not allowed to dine in a hotel room. So these are the acts. NRC has to open up their eyes and move around to see what's happening all over India. Well, in West Bengal, that depends upon the higher echelons of the party to decide when they are going to move to the court, and not the particular person who will be able to answer this question. But at the same time, the question is about CBI's intention. Now, CBI should not act at the behest of any government. That should be clear. And this is not my doubt. This doubt was expressed in 2013 by the Supreme Court of India. That is the cage's parrot. So that is the reason that impartiality is in question. The impartiality should not be in question. There should be a neutral investigation and the allegations should be proved.
Well, Mr. Biswas, both the CBI probe as well as the SIT probe are going to be monitored by the Calcutta High Court. Can you still then continue to raise aspersions? Can you still then continue to raise doubts over the investigation?
We honor the court's decision, but it is up to the higher echelons of the party to decide when they are going to move to the court or not. Number two, about CBI, definitely could CBI deliver the goods in various cases? They were handed over responsibilities, but they could not shoulder the responsibilities in the proper way. They have failed to do that. They have failed to deliver. They have failed to retain the confidence of the people. That you have to understand.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to give the last word to Indranil Khan of the BJP. You wanted to come in. Please go ahead, but keep your comment brief.
Yeah, this is happening because there is in the ruling party thinks that winning an election is like winning over everything. That is, they have taken the law into their own hands. They can do anything like that. And this is happening because Mamata Banerjee, who is the Chief Minister and the Home Minister, she has turned a blind eye to all these atrocities. She is a woman herself, but she just stays mum. She stays silent even after women are raped in the name of political violence. And to add to that, she even when the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, he condemned this post-poll violence. Then she, in fact, just said that the governor, what will I do if someone has jaundice in his eyes? If someone there is a term called Bangla chokhe neba hoyeche, that is someone is not able to see the picture, as if he has got some cataract or jaundice, and so he's saying false things and all these things. And this is the approach. Instead of looking seriously into the atrocities against women, instead of looking seriously into the murders, instead of looking seriously into rehabilitating the homeless, Mamata Banerjee herself has patronized all this violence, and that's why the TMC cadres have taken the law into their own hands, because they know they have the support of the highest person in the party.
Well, Indranil Khan and Arindam Biswas, both to the BJP and the TMC spokespersons, thank you so much for joining us. The Calcutta High Court has ordered that the CBI will look into cases of rape and murder in the post-poll violence that unfolded in West Bengal, while an SIT is going to look into the other instances of violence.